Hi, Matt Noyes. This is your 1 degree outside insights video. A little bit deeper dive into the meteorology, looking out at the next few days. Of course, for the quick overview, you can find that and all the rest of our videos on our homepage, 1degreeoutside.com. Let's dive in. We've got a current analysis that shows a storm center coming through the upper Ohio Valley. That's moving to the east. At the same time, a cold front, this blue line, is dropping down across the northeast and into New England. The cold front doesn't have a lot of colder air with it, at least not at first. It's going to put the brakes on as it gets to southern New England. But what it does is it allows a little ripple of low pressure, a little very weak storm center to try and develop along it during our Wednesday afternoon. That's why we turn a sea breeze to a southeast wind as the day goes on. That's also why the chance of showers increases as you go through the day. In terms of the radar forecast and the timing, of course, you can either use our app or I would refer you to the 1 degree outside today video I did earlier that you'll find on our website. But notice it's just southern New England. They may find a couple of showers popping up later in the day. Most of them are actually going to be down toward Pennsylvania and southeast portions of New York State. But that changes on Thursday. Another little area of low pressure, another little storm center develops along the front, which by now on Thursday has settled just to our south. That puts us on the cold side of the front. A northerly wind or even a northeasterly wind for a time makes it feel raw through the day across the Boston area. Much of eastern portions of southern New England will maintain that wind off the ocean, and that means actually some folks will struggle to get past 60. If you do make it past 60 in Boston, it's for a very brief time. It's a cool feeling. Farther north you go, sure, a lot of clouds. Farther west you are, the showers end early, a lot of clouds left over, but not as wet of a day, with the periods of rain mostly focused in eastern and central portions of southern New England. Then by Friday, we're looking at improvement. Actually, this is Thursday evening. Youth sports on Thursday may go off, even in the areas that rain on Thursday, because you can see a lot of that starts to peel away with the exception of the Maine coast. High temperatures Thursday, I mentioned, are cool with that northerly and northeasterly wind. Boston may be lucky to hit 63 degrees. The farther north and west you go, 65 to 70, a little bit more doable because of the fact that it stays drier. Just so you know, one of the coolest nights we've had over the last couple of weeks is going to come for Thursday night. These are the low temperatures Friday morning, down to the upper 30s in the North Country. We should avoid a frost, but at the same time, admittedly, some of the sheltered valleys of northern Coos County running up into northern Maine, some of the valleys around the Mahoosic region of Maine certainly may drop down to about 36 or 37. So it is close, but nonetheless, a lot of New England's just cool, but it's not that cold, right? We get along about Friday, and the clouds will still be with us to some extent. I think there's probably a blend of clouds and sun. You still have a northeast wind that comes in off the ocean, but it is lighter. There's enough drier air coming in that you can at least certainly have holes in those clouds, and we'll call it a blend of sun and clouds. No raindrops expected on Friday. High temperatures Friday, again, obviously a little bit cooler at the coast than it will be inland because of the fact that you still have that wind kind of dribbling in out of the northeast, although interior sections more of a northerly or even northwesterly wind. We get into Saturday. I like the look of it a lot. I think it's going to be a fair day for us. We're talking about a blend of sun and clouds, temperatures rebounding through the 70s, Concord, New Hampshire getting to about 80. Only thing is, both weekend days, just so you know, we will be turning a sea breeze. So that means that you don't get beyond the 70s at the coastline, and then you actually cool a little in the afternoon. Sunday still looks pretty good. There's a disturbance that comes overhead. I think it's weak enough that you wouldn't get showers out of it. You can see the clouds that will build. There will be some showers in the afternoon if you're in upstate New York from the Finger Lakes region down through the southern tier, running into portions of northern Pennsylvania, where high temperatures reach about 80 or 85 versus the rest of New England, which still makes it around or just above 80. Just keep in mind, right at the coastline, you're likely to turn a sea breeze again on Sunday. That's how things look over the next few days. Hope that was a little bit of a deep dive you enjoyed. Of course, if you want to see any more of our videos, you can always find them at our homepage, 1degreeoutside.com, or download our app. Get the 14-day forecast for your location. Just search Noyes 1 Degree Outside Weather Network, or you know what? The easier thing might be, go to our homepage and you'll see it right in the banner at the top. Have a great day.